Have you ever had that gut feeling that a guy is completely obsessed with you, but he's just not saying it? Like something in your intuition is whispering, he's into you, but he's not making a move, and it leaves you wondering if you're just imagining things? Well, you might be right. You see, men don't always express their emotions directly. In fact, most of the time, they won't say a word. But that doesn't mean their feelings aren't real. Psychology tells us that men often express their attraction through subtle subconscious actions. And if you know what to look for, these signs become crystal clear. In this video, we're diving into 10 psychological signs a man is secretly crazy about you. Some are obvious, others are so subtle that most women completely miss them. But once you spot these, you'll never be left guessing again. And make sure you stick around until number 10. It's a sign that's so underestimated, but once you recognize it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep, mind-blowing insights into male psychology and attraction. All right, let's start with one of the strongest subconscious giveaways. 1. Mirroring your movements. The unconscious bonding effect. Have you ever noticed a guy subtly copying your movements? Maybe you take a sip of your drink, and seconds later, so does he. Or you cross your legs, and he does the same. You say something in a certain tone or phrase, and he starts picking it up too. It might seem like a coincidence, but it's not. Psychologists call this mirroring, and it's one of the most powerful nonverbal signs of attraction. When someone mirrors you, it's because their brain is subconsciously syncing with yours. It's an involuntary attempt to establish emotional rapport and connection. It's like his subconscious is saying, I feel safe with you. I want to be close to you. I'm in tune with you. This phenomenon builds trust, creates familiarity, and deepens emotional bonding, without either of you realizing it. That's why long-term couples often start talking, moving, and even dressing alike. It's not intentional, it's psychological. Want to test it? Try subtly changing your posture, brushing your hair back, or leaning in slightly. If he mirrors your movements within a few seconds, chances are he's deeply attracted, and his brain is telling on him. 2. The accidental touch. Physical chemistry in disguise. Let's talk about touch. Have you ever felt his hand brush lightly against yours? Almost like it happened by accident? Or maybe he places a gentle hand on your back as you're walking through a door. It's subtle. So subtle you wonder if it even meant anything. But here's the truth. It usually does. Psychologists call this incidental touch, and it's a subtle yet powerful way to increase intimacy. When a man is drawn to you, he may unconsciously find reasons to make contact. A nudge while joking, a hand on your shoulder, or standing just close enough that you feel his presence. Why does this matter? Because touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It creates warmth, emotional connection, and a sense of closeness, even from the lightest contact. So if he's always accidentally touching you, but not others, he's not just clumsy. He's craving closeness with you whether he realizes it or not. Or 3. He uses your name, and he says it. Often, there's something powerful about hearing your own name. It's personal, it's intimate, and if a man keeps using your name during conversations, it's not by chance. Saying your name is his way of making things feel more connected. It's a psychological tactic, whether conscious or not, that makes interactions feel more intimate and familiar. Instead of saying, "What do you think?" he says, "What do you think, Emily?" Instead of, "Good to see you," it becomes, "Good to see you, Emily." That extra touch of personalization signals care, attentiveness, and emotional focus. Want to know if he's really into you? Try using his name in conversation. If his eyes light up, or better yet, If he starts using your name even more, you've just unlocked a powerful indicator of emotional connection. 4. The lean-in effect. The body never lies. Here's something no one can fake. Body language. When a man is truly attracted to you, his body does one thing. It leans in. You're talking, and he subtly tilts his body toward you. Or maybe he angles his feet in your direction, even when he's not directly part of the conversation. This isn't just casual interest, it's psychological magnetism. Our bodies move toward what we want. So when a guy leans in, closes the space between you, or shifts toward you without realizing it, his attraction is showing. Try leaning slightly away during a conversation. If he instinctively leans in to close that gap, you've got your answer. His body is doing the talking. 5. Playful teasing. A hidden invitation to bond. Let's be real. Guys tease the girls they like. Always have, always will. But this isn't just about being silly or getting a laugh. Psychologically, teasing is a form of flirtation and bonding. If he makes light jokes about your coffee obsession, teases you about your quirky laugh, or comes up with a nickname only he uses, he's not being mean. He's creating shared experiences. He's building an inside world where it's just the two of you. These playful jabs are his way of grabbing your attention, testing the chemistry, and most importantly, seeing how you respond. If you tease him back, laugh with him, that playful energy becomes a two-way current. It's no longer one-sided. It's mutual attraction in motion. 6. He remembers the little things. Because you matter. Here's a big one: attention to detail. Most people forget the small stuff. But a man who's secretly crazy about you, he doesn't just remember, he treasures it. Maybe you mentioned your favorite dessert once, and weeks later he brings it up. Or he recalls the name of your pet, the movie you love, or that random story about your childhood. This isn't luck. It's emotional investment. When someone matters to us, our brain stores information about them. It's our mind's way of saying, pay attention, she's important. So if he remembers the small details most people overlook, it means you're living rent-free in his mind. 7. He finds reasons to talk. Even if they make no sense. Let's be honest, some of his texts make no sense. He sends you a meme that's only slightly funny, asks your opinion on something random, or brings up a topic from last week just to keep the conversation alive. He's not bored, he's interested. Psychologically, attraction triggers dopamine. So just interacting with you makes him feel good. That's why he finds any excuse to reach out, to chase that feeling again. In real life, this means he might need help with something trivial, or suddenly take an interest in your hobbies, just to be part of your world. Bottom line, if he's always trying to stay in touch, he's trying to stay in your orbit for a reason. 8. His eyes tell the truth. Watch the pupils. They say the eyes never lie, and when it comes to attraction, they don't. Here's a psychological fact. When we see someone we're attracted to, our pupils dilate. It's an automatic response, triggered by dopamine and emotional arousal. So if you catch him looking at you in soft lighting, like in a restaurant or cozy room, pay attention. Are his pupils larger than usual? Is his gaze intense? Lingering? That's not coincidence. That's his body screaming attraction without a single word. 9. He becomes protective. Without realizing it, when a man is deeply drawn to you, something ancient kicks in. The protector instinct. No, it doesn't mean he thinks you're weak. It means he feels connected, responsible. A quiet sense of, I've got you. You'll notice it in small ways. He positions himself between you and a crowd. offers his jacket when it's cold, gets tense if someone upsets you. He might not even realize he's doing it, but his instincts do. And when protection shows up without being asked, it means you matter on a deeper level than just attraction. It's emotional territory now. 10. The secret jealousy test. His emotions on display. Want to know if he's really into you? Watch how he reacts when another man enters the picture. Psychologically, jealousy is a raw, instinctive emotion. When we feel like someone we care about might drift away, our protective walls rise. Maybe his tone shifts when you mention another guy, or he asks more questions than usual. Who is he? Do you know him well? Maybe he even starts competing, subtly mirroring that guy's behavior to win back your attention. Some men even flip the script, mentioning another woman just to see if you care. It's not manipulation. It's vulnerability in disguise, because when someone feels strongly, but hasn't said it aloud, jealousy often speaks first. Final thoughts. Attraction is silent, but clear. So now that you know the 10 psychological signs that a man is secretly crazy about you, what do you think? Have you spotted these in someone you know? Remember, attraction doesn't always speak in words. It speaks in body language, tiny details, subconscious actions, and emotional cues. If a man is mirroring you, subtly touching you, leaning in, remembering what matters to you, you're not imagining things. You're living in his head, rent-free. And here's the twist. While men show attraction, they also test yours. If you want a deep dive into the psychological tests men use to figure out how you feel, let me know in the comments. I'd love to break it down in a future video. If this resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new insight. Thanks for watching. And remember, the heart often speaks in silence. You just have to learn how to listen.